chair is squeaky. So I wanted to talk to you about something that's been bothering me lately. As of today, I am in the middle, literally, of a month-long challenge of posting daily videos. And a few days ago, I hit my longest streak ever of posting a video every single day. Yes! That's exciting. But the further I get into the challenge, the more difficult I find sticking with it. I started this daily challenge for a couple of reasons. One, I really like the challenge aspect of it, just having to create something new every single day. And two, I felt like it would give me a little bit of momentum on my channel. But I'm doing these daily videos that are a little bit more general in theme, in place of the weekly videos that I originally planned to make that were going to be more focused on helping creators make videos. So I'm kind of struggling, and I'm not exactly posting the kind of content that eventually I'd like to be sharing on this channel. And so it's got me wondering, should I just throw in the towel, quit while I'm ahead? I made 15 videos. It's my longest streak ever. I can feel proud of that, and just get into what I was originally planning to do. Spoiler alert, I'm not going to do that because I'm a glutton for punishment. I promised myself I was going to see this challenge through, and so I am sticking with it. But I do want to talk through some of my struggles and how I'm hoping to adjust things so that I can overcome them and complete this challenge while also bringing in some of the more targeted content I was originally planning to make. One of my first struggles is ironically something that I'm doing right now. For my first few videos, I actually wrote out a script and I would use the teleprompter and I would read from that. But some days I couldn't record in my normal spot, and it's difficult to set up all of the equipment and stuff like that, and so I would just try to talk directly to the camera. This is something that I want to get more comfortable with, like just turning on the camera and talking and being able to edit that. The problem is, because I'm not great at it right now, it makes for a lot more editing time on the back end. And it also takes longer to shoot. I end up saying the same thing like 4 or 5 times, where if I was reading from a script, I would maybe just say it once or twice. So I've decided that this month's challenge is not the time to try to get better at that particular skill. So I'm going to be reverting to script only as much as possible. And that leads me to my second struggle, which is kind of this scope creep that's happened. When I decided I was going to do daily videos, I thought I'll just make them, like 1 to 2 minutes long. They don't have to be super long as I'm just doing them every day. And so I think my first video was kind of short, and then it got a little bit longer, and then it's just slowly crept up to where it's like these videos are even longer than I originally intended them to be. Again, ironically, this one's probably going to be a longer one. So what I'm going to do to counter that is I'm going to give myself a constraint. I'm going to set a word count limit in my script so that as I'm writing my script, if I exceed a certain word count, I have to stop there. And maybe that means I just need to be more concise with my editing, or maybe I need to break a topic up into a few different videos, but that constraint is going to keep me from overdoing it when it comes to these videos. Another thing that's been a challenge is I don't really have a dedicated recording space for daily videos. When I make videos for Podia, I usually batch record them in one session, and I only have to do that like once a week. And so I'm able to use my normal spot. We don't have a big house, and there are a lot of people living here. And at the end of this week, we're starting the Christmas break, and so there are going to be kids at home all the time. So what that means is I just need to get myself okay with recording in alternative locations. And throughout this challenge, I've been doing that. I'm doing that right now. And it hurts me a little bit every time because I love the consistency of, having the same background and stuff like that every time. But I think this also gives me an opportunity to kind of explore the different spaces in my home and possibly discover new backgrounds that I love. I mean, I really like this one with the tree in the background. You can't go wrong with a Christmas tree in the background, folks. Another thing that's been really difficult is weekends. My weekdays are pretty well structured, and even when the boys are home, I'm able to get stuff done and do what I need to do. But on the weekends, my time is less structured, and I haven't really had a plan for when or where I'm going to record. I'd really like to keep my weekends as free and unstructured as possible, and so during the week, I'm going to try to find opportunities to batch record. And I'm also going to give myself permission during the weekends to make videos that aren't this kind of structure. Maybe I can do something more creative, maybe I could do a vlog, maybe I could do a series of B-roll shots, and just accept that it's okay for me to break the format if I need to. And then the last thing I'm struggling with is something that I've already talked about, which is I'm not making the weekly focused video content that I had originally planned to do. And while I love talking about stuff more generally related to creators, and this is something that I definitely want to make a part of my channel, I want the main focus of my channel to be helping creators make great video content. Now, there are a lot of different directions that I could take that specific topic, but a few days ago I made a video about Ted Lasso. So I gotta find a balance. What I'm gonna try to do is devote one video per week for the rest of the challenge. So at least 2 videos in the next 15 days, specifically to helping creators make great videos. So that's my plan for now. I'm already breaking rules and making this video too long, but that's okay. The rules and the constraints are there to keep me from going too far out of bounds, and it's gonna be okay to break them every once in a while. Hopefully in 15 days, I'll be recording a video celebrating having made a month's worth of daily videos. Whether you've been following along the whole time or this is the first video you've watched from me, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.